In this video, I'm going to demonstrate the use of forearm to the wider back area. Okay, so we're applying a heavier pressure using the forearm in order to reduce tension in the muscles of the wider back. As we reduce tension, we're also going to be increasing localized blood flow, bringing nutrients into the muscle, helping with overall muscle health and reduction of pain and discomfort. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this towel down, okay, and expose the wider back area. So with the forearm, we're going to come into the oblique area on the opposing side to where you're standing. And then from here, I'm going to use the forearm to come up the erector spinae muscle group and also into the upper trapezius area as well. Okay, so the medium that I'm going to be using is the Physique lotion for the purposes of today, but it doesn't really matter which medium you use. It could be oil, it could be wax. Okay, so I'm applying my hand to the client's back first. Okay, and then from here, just going to warm up the area. Just going to do 1 or 2 effleurage movements just to apply that medium to the wider back area. Okay, so we do want to make sure we've got a nice amount of medium onto the back here. Okay, especially if you're a male therapist, hairy forearms, you might want to apply a little bit of lotion to your own forearm before you do that movement. Okay, so first technique, what I'm going to do is come down with the hand here, and then I'm rotating into that oblique area. Okay, so we've now got the forearm coming into the obliques, providing a stretch here, and then I'm going to rotate and lift back up. I'm being mindful that I'm not coming over the vertebral column. Okay, so push down, rotate and provide a lift here. So pushing down, really stretching that area and providing a lift. If you're a smaller therapist working on a larger body, you can also stretch those fingers out as you come up just to give you more coverage and provide more stretch to the client. Okay, so we've come into the oblique area. I would change sides of the table to come into the other oblique on the other side. But before rotating around, I'm now going to come up the erector spinae. Now I'm working on the near side to me. So my arm is on, or my forearm is on the erector spinae group. And again, I'm being mindful. I'm not coming onto these spinous processes of the vertebrae. I'm coming up and over into those upper traps. I'm bringing my arm all the way down here so that then I can apply pressure. Most of us hold tension in the upper traps, so we really want to get that nice stretch. Coming back down. As I come down to this lumbar region, I'm turning my arm round so that I can get that nice stretch. So through the lumbar region, I'm using my forearm in this direction. Then, before I move up over that thoracic area, I'm changing the position of my forearm round. If you want to apply more pressure, you can use your other hand here. This helps for guidance and stability of the arm. I'm bringing this arm all the way down so we get that nice stretch. And as I'm coming up, I'm lifting the tissue. Coming back down and out into that lumbar area. Again, up, rotate, being mindful of the scapula. So you're coming into that mid side of that border of the scapula. And one more time here. Now what we can do, especially if your client's got an awful lot of tension in the upper traps, like our client does here today, we can come around, we can use the elbow, the olecranon process here, or the bony part of the elbow here, and we can push back into the upper traps just for a moment, about 10 to 30 seconds there. Just pushing down into that muscle tissue, applying trigger point pressure, and then we can follow back on. Come back down, I'll just demonstrate that one more time. So, forearm up, forearm over, then turn the forearm round and bring the elbow into the upper traps. Gaining feedback from the client, making sure you're not applying too much pressure there. Then back up and down. And last time. So forearm this direction, then turn as you come up the erector spinae group. And then elbow in. If you need a little bit more pressure, use your other hand there. And then back down. And then we're just going to move back into the obliques here, but I'm not pressing over the vertebral column. I'm lifting my hand to go back onto the obliques on the opposite side. And then from here, I would move myself around to the other side of the table and complete these techniques on the other side of the body. Okay, so that was a quick demonstration of using the forearm to the wider back area to help to reduce that muscle tension around the back area, specifically focusing into the obliques and into the erector spinae muscle group, which runs the length of the back.